Hey guys, this is Krissy and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a get ready with me video. I got my wine and stuff, so sit back, relax, get your popcorn or whatever you want to get because we are going to have a little girl chit chat get ready with me. So without further ado, let's just get into this video. To start off this video, I am going to prime my face. My face is already moisturized. And what I'm going to be using to prime my face is the LA Girls Pro and Prep Primer. If I do look not at you guys, I'm looking at the mirror. I'm looking at the mirror behind me, so don't really. I hope that doesn't annoy you guys too much. I'm just gonna put that all over my face, and I'm going to rub it in and also tap it in because I kind of do have large pores, and you know, I wanted to make sure it's like in there as much as possible. Orange correct my face a little bit because, you know, I do have a little bit of, you know, dark spots and discoloration that I want to cover up, mainly around my mouth because I used this product one time when I was younger and it kind of messed my face up or my lips up. It got burnt and everything, so ever since it's kind of been a little dark. And honestly, when I color correct or I use this orange concealer, I honestly never do it neatly. And it's gonna be hidden anyways. I'm gonna take the sponge and kind of just blend it out a little bit. Make sure it is spread right where I need it to be. When I'm done, I'm going to take my beauty blender and my L'Oreal True Match foundation in the color W8. I do need a new beauty blender, so excuse it. Woo. This is a really wet beauty blender. I'm not going to say damp, I'm just going to say wet. So basically, I am just dabbing this in. Let's start with the first question. So someone asked me, would you get any tattoos, and if so, how much and where? So I am very picky, guys, so I always said to myself that I don't want a tattoo because it's just the fear of if I do get a tattoo and I say I'm gonna get one, if I like it so much, I just might end up getting a bunch of tattoos. You know that type of feeling? But I did want, in my life, I've wanted one tattoo. At one point, I wanted one on my thigh section. Never really was specific about what kind, but I just wanted one there. And then there was one time when I wanted like a family tattoo in Korean, which was like Taekwondo, which is like my family has it, so it would be like just this thing. I'm going to set my face with the No More Blemish powder by Ruby Kisses. I'm going to do my eyebrows. Not really liking these anymore, but I'm just using them so I can like finish them, if that makes sense. Until they're finished, then I'll get my new product. That's just how I am, I guess. Like with certain products, and you know, it's almost done, so I'm just like, let me finish it before I get new products. Next thing I'm going to be using is this palette that I got from eBay, and I am using my eyebrow brush. This is what I use. And this palette that I got from eBay, it's a concealer palette, also has color correcting colors in it and everything like that. Concealing of the eyebrows. So gonna use this color to put on my eyelids to prime it. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to take the BH Cosmetics 120 eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to take this color right here and I'm going to put that all over. So the next question that I'm going to be answering is, what motivated you to start a YouTube channel? So honestly, when I was well, a lot of people might not know this about me, but when I was in high school back in Jamaica, I did have a YouTube channel already, and I did, for my crease and transition color, I am going to be using this color and this color. So yes, what was I saying? So yeah, when I lived in JA in high school, probably 7th, 8th grade, I did have a YouTube channel. I did dancing. It was like a dancing YouTube channel. And it was kind of like a mixture of a dancehall queen type vibe slash I guess hip hop or whatever, but I mostly did like whining, twerking type thing, and a lot of people, I guess, didn't approve of it, or I just didn't want to go to that route anymore, so I took down my channel. My name was China Doll. I mean, I'm going off topic. I wanted to start a YouTube channel, and I always wanted to be in the entertainment aspect of it, but I just never ended up doing it. So I started out blogging at first, and then I was just like, I always wanted to do YouTube. Why not just, you know, start my channel instead of keep putting it off, changing my mind. So people always used to be like, yeah, you should. Some of my closest friends used to be like, yeah, start a YouTube channel and see where it goes. So instead of like writing and blogging about everything, you can do it in a video format, so it's like easier, you know. So that is what I did, and I am currently here now, so I guess my actions as well as others' influence pushed me to start this YouTube channel. So the other question that I'm going to be answering for you guys today is, are you a student? Yes, I am a student. I go to an art school, a private art school, and I major in graphic and web design. If you guys are like real troopers, then you probably know which school I already go to, so, you know, and it says so on my blog website, which I will have in my description box below. So if you want to go check out my blog site, you can definitely go and do that. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go in to the Nude 9K palette, and I'm gonna go in with this dark brown, almost black shade, and I'm kind of gonna do like a little cut crease type thing. So I'm gonna take my e.l.f. blending brush and just blend it up. So the next thing I'm going to answer for you guys is actually a topic about how I feel, or why old guys, old men date younger women, young girls. And honestly, I don't know. You'd probably have to ask one of them oldies that actually, you know, do it. But I kind of did ask one time, because the last time I went back to JA, there were these, like, you know, old guys who wanted to be me and one of my ex-best friends, like sugar daddies, I guess you could say. And, you know, I was asking them questions, because I'm the type of person who, if like I am interested, you know, I will ask you questions. So not interested as in I wanted, wanted him to be my sugar daddy per se, but just interested as to why, you're trying to look me right now. Like, you could be my daddy, you feel me? So one of the guys said it just, I guess, helps him to feel like alive, young at heart, or something to that effect. I mean, people prefer what them prefer. I'm not gonna like bash nobody. If you like a sugar daddy or you like old men or whatever, that's all about you. Your thing, that I can't really say nothing about it. Preferably for me, I don't like that. I'm gonna like old man, maybe because I've grown up around so many like old father-like figures. Like, I'm the only girl in my family. Most of the people in my family have been like males, so it's like I'm just used to that type of a fatherly figure around me. So to actually date someone as old as my brother or my dad could be, I just find that weird. But I'm not saying like other people can't do it. I'm like, if you that rocks your boat, then you go date with a 50-year-old man. If you need a sugar daddy because you broke and you don't want to work and you want to be a trophy wife, then some guys use it to feel young. Some just want a young thing, them don't want the old one. Some might just want it to be like, they're taking advantage of the little, girls and stuff. It just depends on, I guess, the person. That's all I can say about that topic. If you guys have your own different opinion or whatever on it or about it, then leave those in the comments below as usual, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, what I'm gonna do now is use the yellow corrector from LA Girls, and I'm going to put it on the bottom part of my eyelid. And I'm going to use the same light color that I used and set it. So the next question is, do you see yourself doing YouTube in the next 5 years? Yes, I do. Hopefully, God's willing and mine. Hopefully I don't get distracted too much with what I am majoring in school, because it is time consuming and I am taking that seriously. I guess that's why I can't like fully 1000% to the max commit to YouTube right now, but I am trying to get that good balance with YouTube, school, and other stuff, So yeah, hopefully I can be up and popping in 5 years on YouTube, and I can be bigger or big, and I can actually make a difference to people, even if it's actually a little small amount, but as long as I can help someone. Now I'm going to blend out this concealer with my West Beauty blender. I'm going to take my same little eBay palette. I'm going to take a brush and I'm going to use the dark colors and do my contouring. I'm actually mixing a dark one and a normal color one. So y'all don't be like, I want it to be darkish actually, but y'all gonna be like, that's just too dark. So yeah, and then I'm gonna take my beauty blender, the other side, and blend it out. Highlight and my contouring, and then I will be back to answer the rest of the questions for you guys. I'm going to set my under eye, and for that I am using the Zuri translucent powder. and I'm using the Nika palette. The brown shades in there at least. The next question that I'm going to answer for you guys is if you can recall what's your most terrible memory. I guess one of my most terrible memory is definitely finding out the death of my brother, like how I all like found out about it. I was in summer school and the day was going really good, and I was at the mall, the plaza, and I heard my mom calling me, and I was like, what? And then I saw her like dashing towards me, like legit running and bawling her eyes out. And it's just like one of those moments, it's like in that moment I just knew what had happened, and tears just like started to just overflow. And then when she finally reached me into my arms and everything, she's like, you know, your brother passed away. And at that time I started like bawling too, and like all my friends and my boyfriend at the time, like they were there and they were just like, what is going on? Like, I could say probably that was the most terrible moment, like memory I can remember, because at that time I felt so terrible. It was like my heart just fell and it just like burned. Like, I don't know, but you like felt that feeling before? Like that was just terrible. Like I hate that. That is awful. So I'm going to be using this Bro Mineral Bronzer thingy because it's going to add a little colory bronzy thing to my face. And I'm actually going to use an eyeshadow for my blush. So I'm gonna like brush away the powder a little bit. This eyeshadow is my blush. Oh my gosh. Ooh. And for my inner tear ducts, in part of my eyes, I'm going to be putting a bright pink color. Oh, let me just show you the colors that I just used. So this bottom color right here, I just used it for my blush. And I'm going to use this poppin' pink color right here, right now, for the inner tear ducts of my eyes. I'm just winging it here, guys. We are going to go in with a baked eyeshadow, a pink baked eyeshadow, and this is from a Hot Looks eye color. It's like this Walmart type eyeshadow, but I love it because it has a sheen to it, a glow to it, and it's like pigmented. So I'm going to attack my under eye. I'm basically done with my eyes. I went over my crease to darken that line a bit, and I just fixed the bottom, you know, part of my eye. I'm using the e.l.f. eyeliner, by the way. And I'm gonna go just winging it, guys. We just winging it. So what I'm going to be using for my mascara is the Maybelline the Falsies Volume Express Waterproof Mascara. So anyways, back to the question. Someone asked me what did I do for my big brother's birthday. I honestly didn't do anything because he was in New Orleans, you know, living that good life. And the next question is, have you ever wanted a sister or asked your mom for one? LOL. Yes, I have always wanted a sister. I always wanted a sibling younger than me, so I'm not the youngest, but that never happened. And yes, I wanted a sister only because I wanted to be a twin. And yes, I have asked, but I mean, my parents are pretty old. These are some old reused eyelashes. These are the number 747 and black, and these are just a fake one, the pink one by NE1. And the final question that I have is, when I get a chance to come to Atlanta, are you gonna use me in one of your videos? Yes, I will use you in one of you. Yes, I will use you in one of my videos, you know, cause we have a par and everything. So if you wanna come in one of my videos, then of course. I'm using the NYX Matte Finishing Spray, Setting Spray. Yes! The Nicka K Lip Pigment Lipstick, and it's in the color A87 Payne's Gray. White House Black Market Lipstick. Shoot, it doesn't even have a name. Yeah. There we go. I can hear my ex calling. Don't know why my ex calling. This is the final look and also the end of the get ready with me. If you have not yet followed me on any one of my social medias, I'll have them on the screen or in the description box below, so definitely go spam me, follow me, and I'll definitely spam you back. Just let me know it is you. So yeah, without further ado, the video done. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys. Bye.